chickenpox in my 30s. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wanjiru Kabuchi. I'm so happy, I'm so excited, I'm so thrilled because of your support, guys. I want to appeal to you because I've checked and majority of you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel. Please, as my Christmas gift, I'm appealing to all of you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that is one way in which you can show your support, and I really appreciate it. The second way is where you can leave a comment. I know what you think about the different topics that I've talked about and the different things that I've talked about in my channel. I will also highly appreciate if you leave a comment down below. Now today I want us to do a recap, and I want us to do a proofreading, like proofreading the way 2022 has been. To me, I would say, and I would start by saying that it is started as a very good year, because it is started by me going to church, and of course I went for Kesha, and it was such a good Kesha, and it was such a good and powerful sermon that we had, and so I was so anticipating for the year 2022. Guys, this is the year that have also knocked me down well. Like, it has knocked me down. I won't say that it has been smooth year. I would say that it has been having its up and down. It has been having its up and down times where I felt that sometimes this is too much. I felt like giving up. I felt like just calling it a quit. And this is the year that when we started the year in January, and I remember so very well, personally, I thought that I had gotten chickenpox when I was small baby, but guess what? This is the year that I got. That was devastating, because I didn't know that chickenpox can affect someone in their adult life. And so I just woke up one day and I felt some pimples here and there, and I'm telling you guys, I was looking like a ghost. So I woke up, went to the hospital, was given some medication, and you can see some of these marks. These are some of the marks of the chickenpox. It has never cleared. The marks takes quite some time for them to clear, but they're doing so very well. But this is the year where it started by me having chickenpox, and I'm telling you, for a whole week I was in my house. For a whole week I did not go to work. For a whole week I was just here applying calamine all over my body, and I'm telling you, it was such a bad thing. Now, after healing from this disease, and then I woke up, and then I started going back to work. Things didn't work out as I had planned. Things didn't go as my expectations. Of course, I've been having a lot of issues throughout the year, but one thing that kept me going is that, of course, I had to sit down and just appreciate the small things that were happening, despite the many things that were happening again. I think that this year I have been tested enough. I have been tested enough socially. I've been tested enough economically. I've been tested enough psychologically. I've been tested enough mentally. And I'm telling you, this year, I think it reformed me to be a better version of myself. And you know what, guys? This is the same year that I sat down and I felt the need and the urge to start my YouTube channel, to talk about my journey, to tell people what that is okay to be okay. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to be mentally broken, to be feeling so hopeless, feeling so low. And okay, again, it is also okay to recollect yourself and to restore yourself and to be where you wanna go. Now, let me give you a small story. What tested me most this year was economically. Now, this year started by me giving someone so dear to me a good chunk of money. I always mean good to people. I always try and match as much as I can. If I am able to help you, I can be able to help to the best of my ability. So this person is so dear to me, and you know what? I felt the need to help him. I felt the need to, make his life stand, because again, when you uplift one person and they stand somewhere, chances are that is one burden lifted. So that's how I viewed it. So I went ahead and stood in for this person economically, financially, and it took a huge amount from my pocket. And we had an agreement that this is how things are supposed to be done. This is how you're supposed to repay back the money and all that. But guess what, guys? The person decided not to pay back the money, and the person decided that they will pay the money at their own pace. And you know what? Imagine someone you have given a person a lump sum money, and this person decides that I'm going to be paying you and repaying you in bits. That took a toll on me. It took a whole part of myself, and many days I found myself regretting, I found myself crying, I found myself just hopeless. I found myself being so irritable when I think about that issue, or when I could think about that issue. And I would say that that is one thing that made me to sit down and rethink about some of the decisions that I have to make in my life, and how just to be there for someone. Yeah, it's good to be there for someone. It's good to have a shoulder to lean on. But I think this person took my generosity way too much and way too high, that he didn't feel that I did that for his own benefit and for his own good, and he took advantage. And I thank God that I got over that, and I forgave him, and I decided to move on despite him saying he will pay when he will get the money. And I told God that, I know I helped this person. I had the good intention of uplifting this person. And if it is your will, just give me peace. Just give me other ways in which I can be able to make money. Just give me other ways in which I can be able to, recover the money, and just give me peace, because I need this peace to move on. Now, that one is the main thing that happened throughout this year. And that thing also jeopardized so many other angles. It jeopardized so many other areas. That first one, it also jeopardized my relationship with some people also who are very dear to me, because they felt like I was overreacting and all that. And I take it positively, and I said maybe I overreacted by, giving the person quite some amount, and it jeopardized some of the relationship, and those relationships are still strained up to date. I don't know how we are going to mend that, but we are hoping for better things in 2023, where we can restore the restrained relationships and all that. I don't know whether it's going to be easy, but I hope it will be easy in one way or the other. That's one thing. The second thing, guys, I made the best achievement. I made the best thing for myself. I felt that this is the year that I also put myself into test, where I stretched my ability to do things, to start something from scratch, give it my all, committed to it, and finally I was able to achieve. Now, in my career, I am a teacher by profession, and so in the school that I work in, they do not, or they have not had a school magazine for the longest time ever the school was started. So when I got there, the idea was given to me, and the good girl in me, and taking the bull by the horns, I took up the decision. I took up the idea, and now it meant that I sit down, strategize on how to get the articles, who are the people to be involved, what are the logistics to be there. And I'm telling you, that project almost broke me. And finally, after a period of around 6 months, I was able to achieve that. I was able to deliver the first school magazine in that school. I will give a copy of the same here so that you can see how best I worked. I'm telling you, that thing or that experience proved to me that yes, I have a lot that is bestowed in me. Yes, I have a lot that I can achieve if only I'm given an opportunity. And I'm telling you, along the way, it was a journey that I learned a lot. It was a journey that I was able to identify the good support system, because I'm telling you guys, in this journey of realizing this dream of this magazine, so many people did not believe in it. So many people discouraged me. And I remember there were days that I could come back house, and I felt like crying and I would break down. The good thing is that, of course, my son could not realize that I'm breaking down, because of course I could wait until he's asleep, then I come down here and I break down. And I'm telling you, that is why I'm so passionate. And I'm so, majority of you might, those who have watched my videos, you must have seen that I've done many videos on my bedside. Why? Because I treasure this place. I treasure this bed. It is my safe ground where I've cried, I've screamed at night, and finally I've recollected myself and moved on. And in the morning, I'm this kind of a person that you will not learn that I'm going through a lot unless I let you know. Because I'm this kind of a girl who is bubbling and who is so happy and so smiling out here. But I'm telling you, that project gave me and made me to define boundaries. I'm telling you guys, if you have something that you want to take up and do, I would tell you that first of all, prepare yourself psychologically, that in this journey you might be alone, because that is what I did. I was not well prepared that this journey people will, like the way you just assume that people are just going to support you. That's not the case. It's not automatic that people are going to hold your hand and people are going to support you 100%. I wish I can mention names. I wish I can mention instances, but what I'm just doing, I'm just talking in general. Now, let me tell you, if you ever in a job setup, in an organization, in a company, and you're bestowed to do something, to do a project, never expect that everybody 100% they will work with you. This will discourage you. I know it's the hard truth that you don't want to hear. People from your department might not support you. People from the same organization might not support you, but you know what? Just be prepared. And if you know the goal at the end, and there is a support system that is so powerful that if you let go that support system, things will just not work. Hold on to that support system. Now, what I did is that I identified the people that were genuinely supporting me through the journey, and I worked with them. And let me tell you guys, ouch. Let me tell you that when you're doing a school magazine, the 3 things that need to work out. Number 1 is the financial implication. Number 2 is the article collection. And number 3 is the designing. Now, financial implication is not hard because that one you'll get from the organization. Number 2, article collection. Now, article collection is the hardest part that really tested my patience, that really tested who I am. And I sat down sometimes and I was like, you did so very well. At times, I ignored a lot, and at times I had a lot, but I did not allow that to get into my mind, because I'm telling you, I had it all. And right now, when I'm making decision, when I'm making lifetime commitment in terms of who to engage in terms of career and in terms of job, I know who to approach and who not to approach. This is the thing. People will not hold your hand. People will not celebrate with you. People will neglect you. People will not support you. People will watch you fail. People will celebrate your failure. People will backbite you. People will say nasty things behind your back and laugh with you in front of your eyes. Some of them might not even appear when they're needed. Some of them will criticize generally everything. I met all that. Imagine, I met all that. But I'm happy it happened. I'm happy that that thing happened. And finally, I celebrated. I finally achieved it through hard time and through... it was hard. I must say it was hard. It was hard. It was really hard. But I thank God I achieved it. Now, in this journey, never just assume that support is automatic. Kumbe, it's not. I would say it's not automatic for people to just support you. It's not. think I felt that I was not getting this. I had not been tested enough in my career, but this test gave me the best revelation. Best revelation. And please, call people by their name. Refer people by their names. What do I mean by that? Don't call people your friends, yet they're not your friends. In this journey of me realizing this dream and getting a school magazine, I learned to call people by their names. I did learn how to call people by their names and to refer them by their names. Because even in the Bible, there is a story in the Bible that is always told that when people were constructing a wall somewhere, there were naysayers who are saying that now how are they constructing that wall? That wall, mpaka hyena, if it jumps over that wall, it's just going to fall. And you know what? The people who are constructing that wall, they did not listen to them. But at the end, they proved people wrong. Me, that's the story that I relate with. I had a lot. I had a lot from people. I had a lot from colleagues. People you call colleagues, I had them. But you know what? Tobias and Sanibarat did not prevent people from constructing the wall. So is my dream. They did not discourage me, though it was about to get into my head. But I thank God I held on and I soldiered on and I finally achieved it. So in this life, support is not automatic. It's not automatic. The last bit that this year has taught me: stand for yourself and do not allow fear to kind of enslave you. Why am I saying that? Do not care about what friend will say. Now, this is one thing that I've learned. People that you call your friends, do an audit of the people that you call friends, and let the hard time define who are your friends. Yeah. Let hard time define to you who are your friends. So I started my YouTube journey, and so many people were clapping. I love the way you're doing it. I love whatever you're doing. You share the link. You share the video. In Facebook, it gets 1,000+ views. In YouTube, you get 10 views. And those people who are clapping for you, they do not even leave a comment in the YouTube for you to know that they have watched. You all got yourself, girl. Strangers will support you more than the people you call your friends. Do an audit. And let hard time define for you who is with you and who is not with you. Yeah. When I will write a book, I will call it Editing Skills. Because it's very important to edit your life. Editing your life means removing, cutting, deleting everything. From friends, to family, to colleagues, to church, everything. Editing skills. They're very important. This is a skill that I've learned in this life. And in a span of 3 months, I've learned editing by myself. Editing of the videos. But I've also learned editing the life of myself. Because I'm telling you, I got to a point where if I allowed myself to give up, my enemies could be more. My friend enemies could be more. But you know what? Because I never allowed myself to give up, I have credible friends left in happy about that. I'm happy about it, because I think I really needed that. I really needed to know who are with me and who is not with me, and who is my friend and who is not my friend. It was a tough lesson. I learned the hard way, but I'm glad I learned it. I'm glad I learned it. The last one, the last lesson for this year 2022, and my takeaway for 2022. Have a personal relationship with your God. It will take you far. Have a personal relationship with God. It will take you far. Throughout this journey, one thing that never left my side is God. There are those days that I would wake up, I'm not feeling like going to work. I'm not going to call the designer. I'm not going to talk about that issue of the school magazine. And because I walk to work for quite a distance, I would go when I'm doing a silent prayer to God, telling God that today I want your grace to go with me. I want your grace to hold unto me. And He never left me. He never left me. Those people who know me, I needed that grace. I highly needed it. And I thank God it was there. So don't give up on your God despite what. As much as you'll give up on so many other things, never give up on your God. Never. That's why I'm so passionate about mental health. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about these things. Talk about what you're going through. Talk about what is really irking you. It will help you a long way. But talk to the right people. Talk to the right people, guys. Talk to the right people. Me. Talk to the right people. Subscribe to my channel. I love you.